What's up, Limeys? My name is Stephanie Spicer and I'm a Limey too. I'm not a doctor or a scientist, so the opinions expressed in this video are just that, opinions based on what I've read and learned and experienced of Lyme disease. I'd like to talk a little bit today about germ theory versus terrain theory. What do these words mean? Well, germ theory refers to the idea that microorganisms or pathogens or germs are what cause diseases. For example, the bacteria Borrelia burgdorferi is the cause of Lyme disease. In order to fight disease, this theory postulates we need to target the pathogen that causes it. Terrain theory takes the opposite approach. It suggests that if we want to be free from disease, we need to make our bodies a place or terrain where disease cannot survive or thrive. Terrain theory has become popular in the Lyme disease community in recent years. However, I don't personally believe that it's possible to eradicate Lyme disease using terrain theory as a guide. Here's why. I grew up in a very health-conscious home. My parents were always reading new books about health and trying new diets and supplements. We were even raw vegans for a while. They were very intentional about making sure that what we put into our bodies was creating a good terrain. Though I do believe that this may have helped to slow the progress of my disease, it didn't cure it. I continued getting worse and worse until the moment that I actually started to target Lyme directly and strategically. That changed the trajectory of my life and started me on the path towards recovery. Lyme is complicated and pervasive. It is able to survive even aggressive direct attacks from strong medications. In order to defeat it, we need to be smart and intentional and strategic. Now, on the other hand, if you aggressively kill bacteria but don't put any effort into building up a good terrain, you won't succeed in getting healthy either. That would be like if an army invaded your country and you decided to just nuke them. You might succeed in destroying the enemy, but what would you have left? A burned out wasteland that will take years to recover. It is important to build up a good terrain by eating good food, making sure that you're getting the nutrients you need, especially those that the disease steals from you, like magnesium, living in a non-toxic environment, working towards a healthy balance of exercise and rest, and making sure to take care of your social, spiritual, and emotional needs. In fact, if you're too sick to handle any antibacterial treatment, it may help to start from a terrain angle. If you're really intentional about it, it could get you to a place where you would feel strong enough to hit the disease directly. But ultimately, I think it's important to fight against the source of the issue, in our case, bacteria. We know the cause of Lyme disease. We have the microbiology on this, and we're really lucky that we do. A lot of diseases come from unknown causes. Since we know our enemy, we have a much better chance of actually defeating it. That being said, it's also important to build up a good terrain, whether you have Lyme disease or not. So what is your angle on this, and what is your approach? Do you believe in germ theory or terrain theory? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts.